Here we go. You guys check the speedometer over there. Oh my gosh! Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Some of you guys may be familiar with this place. Actually, 7 months ago, we filmed the ET7 review video in this place as well. But today, I'm going to bring you guys to check this, the NIO ET5 second sedan based on NIO NT 2.0 platform. The selling price starts from $46,000. So this one is go straight to compete with Tesla Model 3, BMW 3 Series or Mercedes-Benz C Class, and Audi A4. The overall feeling of this ET5 is quite sporty, and it is a NIO NT 2.0 family design. As we can see, the hood here, actually there is some muscular lines on the hood, and we've got this raised part on both sides. It brings the ET5 looks even more sporty and powerful, and it is a powerful car as well. And down below here, you've got this the double dash daytime running lights. And also then this part, the vent, but on both sides, the vents actually my finger can come through here. So this one is going to help the aerodynamics and smooth the airflow. As the result, the drag coefficient of this car is 0.24. The number seems a little bit higher than the ET7, but it's still a good number. All right, and another very sporty design is this one. It's a front spoiler. That's quite large. If you guys watch from this side, it's quite large. The front spoiler, I like it. I like this design here. For the tires here today, we have a 20-inch wheels here with P0 tires. Of course, the standard model came with 19-inch wheels. The 20-inch wheels, we have to pay extra for it. And the design of the wheel here is quite sporty. I like it. And we've got this very large the brake clipper. The front overhang of ET5 is quite short here, as you guys can see. And of course, we've got this NT 2.0 design, the watchtower design. And the weight distribution of this car is 50 to 50, so which could bring a very good handling of the vehicle. We come to this side here. And of course, we have this auto soft close door, same as the ET7. And we got these frameless windows, but the glasses is a single layer glasses. It's not same as the ET7, the double layer glasses. So I'm a bit curious about the sound installation of these glasses. Later we're going to find out. The side design is quite sleek, and it's a fastback design here. So the length of this car is 4,790 millimeter, but the wheelbase comes to 2,888 millimeter. That's quite a good performance of this kind of size car here. The height is 1.5 meters. We've got this fast charging, a DC fast charging port. There is only one charging port on the ET5, same as the ET7, other NIO NT 2.0 models. And it's a fastback design, and we come to the back side here. The back side actually is quite stereo sense and quite sportive looking. You guys check this one, the rear spoiler. So this one, and also down below this part, the very large diffusers here is very deep. So this one definitely going to help the aerodynamics smooth the airflow. According to NIO, this one could reduce the upward force by 27% when the speed go over 120 km/h. That's quite nice design. So this one going to increase the range as well. All right, so we come to this part. If you guys see this part, the haunch is quite stick out. If you guys watch from this part, it's quite stick out. It's quite sporty looking. All right, let's take a look at the trunk space. It's open in a normal sedan way. I was expecting it could open in a hatchback way. All right, so let's have a look at the trunk storage here. There is no much surprise for the trunk space over here. The storage is around 381 liters, and down below this part here, there is emergency kit there, and just little storage than this part, not much. But the good thing for ET5, finally we've been able to fold down the second row seats. Here we go. Now we have more space over here. Yeah, that's quite nice. Finally, they design like this. All right, now we're going to take a look at the interior. All right, here on the brand new NIO ET5, the first impression giving me is the driver's vision. As you guys can see, the driver's vision is quite good. It is because the seating position of this ET5 is quite high. The ET5 supports the battery swap as well, so the whole package of the battery is the same as the other SUV models to meet the requirements of the NIO power battery swap station. So that's why the seating position is quite high. So my headroom over here is like a one and two fingers headroom for my headroom part. Yeah, for me it's fine. The overall design, overall feeling is quite similar with the ET7 or the layouts. The design feels like minimalistic but elegant design. There is one very distinctive difference with the ET7 is the head-up display. There is no head-up display on ET5 anymore. I was being told it is because the hood part and this part are quite tilted, so there is no any extra space to put on the head-up display devices there. So that's the trade-off. And we will go at least like it's quite sporty, and I feel it feels nice. This part you can grip well. The steering wheel part here, and right on the front you will got a 10.25-inch digital instrument gauge cluster with a mini LED display. Right on the center part, we will got at least 15.6-inch the infotainment screen over here with AMOLED display as well. The system is there is no any issues with the operations. Zoom in, zoom out, quite responsive. If we go any address, yeah, that's pretty quick. Yeah, that's good. The system is equipped with Snapdragon 8155 chips, same as the ET7. This car is equipped 23 speakers as well, same as the ET7. In total, 1000 watts power output with Dolby Atmos sound system. So the sound performance is quite good. Of course, right on the top, we've got this very cute Nomi. Hi Nomi.
我来了。
今天天气怎么样？
杭州市，今天。
Yeah, you can see these effects of that. I like it. The ET5 uses a lot of renewable materials. They call it Clean Plus fabrics. You guys can check all the cabins. There is lots of materials covered by a lot. Alright, let's check the center console part. And we will got this. The material here is not same as the renewable rating on the ET7. This one is kind of the mica style design. You guys can see this. It feels alright. Alright, then below this part, we got the wireless charging pads and the two cup holders here. And for the center console part, we can either open from this side and the last side. The dips looks alright. And we will got one normal USB port and one Type-C port over here. Yeah. Another very interesting design of the ambient lights part, this part here. So actually it's a stripe pattern of this part. So the ambient lights could be guided by this stripe. It looks quite good at night time. So there is so many color options we can choose for the ambient lights like this. You guys can see. You can see over last side and the last side. Yeah, alright, now we're going to check the back side. I'm sure you guys may be curious about the back see the performance. Alright, so I just adjust the seat on this position, and which is good for me to drive this car. And then we just go to the back seat. Alright, so I'm about 175 centimeter tall. As we can see over here, we do sit like this, and then we have 1, 2, maybe a little bit more feet room for my leg part. But there is not much support for this part. We have to do like this, and then we'll be sitting better. And for my head part here, if I sit like this, I have maybe 3 fingers room over here. Yeah, and the panoramic all glass roof is quite large, so I think that's the trade-off. Because it is the fastback design. For the center console part, we will got 2 cup holders over here. Yeah. So the floor is completely flat floor, which means the people sitting in the middle could get a better seat. And another very big difference of this ET5 with the ET7 is there is no any in the rear screen over here anymore. Alright, let's see what this NIO ET5 is like to drive on the road. Here we go. So this car, we got a few driving modes we can choose over here. A comfort mode, eco mode, and a sport mode, and sport plus mode, and we will got the customizations over here as well. So now we're going to try this comfort mode here. The ET5 is quite a powerful car. The dual motors, all-wheel drive. The front motor can with a 150 kilowatt power output. The rear can with 210. So in total, it brings up 360 kilowatt power output and 700 Newton meter of torque. So that's quite a powerful car. As a result, it brings the ET5 into the 4-second cars. So the 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in just 4 seconds. But one thing you need to be noticed, the NIO, they normally conduct 0 to 100 kilometer test and have loaded conditions. So if you guys drive alone, the 0 to 100 kilometer result could be better. Later I'm going to find a red light and we're going to try out this one. And the comfort mode, you can still feel like the vibrations and the bumps. If we compare with ET7, ET7 is quite comfy because ET7 has air suspension, so we can adjust the stiffness of the suspension, so you will feel like comfy under the comfort mode on the ET7. But the ET5, there is no air suspension. The front and the back is equipped with 5-link suspension. Alright, now we are in the red light. Now I'm going to put on the Sport Plus mode here. 0 to 100 kilometers in just 4 seconds. And we just wait for the red light finish, and then we put on the full accelerator. Floor it. Let's see how quick it is. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's quite easy. Go over speed limits here, 60 kilometers an hour. It definitely brings some kind of ET7 feelings. The ET7 is under 3.8 seconds. That's quite good performance. Wow. For the ET5, we could feel like there was more direct road feedbacks than the ET7. So it is because it's the sporty car. But it feels more comfortable than the Tesla Model 3. The good thing for this ET5 is very low center of gravity, and the width of this car is nearly 2 meters. So this car grabs the road surface quite well, so it won't leaning so much in the bends. I like to drive this car on the city street and also the twisty road as well. Under the sport mode, the accelerator is more responsive. You just give it a little bit and then it very quickly picks up the accelerator here. That's fun, that's joyful to drive under this sport mode. So this ET5 definitely give you confidence to overtake the cars whenever you want, whoever you want. That's quite easy. You guys see the car over ahead and just turn on the signal, give it a little bit, and you guys see that's very easy to overtake that car. For the NVH, the sound insulation part, it's overall good. If we drive under like 50, 60, you won't feel too much noise or wind noise like this. Now we are driving like 60, so I just open the window and you guys can hear the noise outside. I feel the sun insulation is better than the Model 3. Even Model 3 has double layer glasses. So NIO, they did a good job for the NVH part. Yeah. But of course the ET7 has better sun insulation. Yeah, the ET7 is reasonable, pretty quiet. Yeah, we drive like 60, 65, and I didn't feel like too much the wind noise. The ET5 is a small car, it's not as large as the ET7, so it could bring up better the handling and more control of the car. We can definitely feel more control of the vehicle. And the good thing is for the ET5, there is a steering wheel. The steering wheel, there is 3 levels, different level force we can choose, so which is quite friendly for ladies. We are very lucky, it's on the red light now. And then we're going to test out 0 to 100 km. And the Sport Plus mode here, let's see how quick it is. Alright, we just wait for the red light finish and then we're going to put on the full accelerator flow rate. Alright, we nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You guys check the speedometer over there. Oh my gosh! Wow! You guys see the speed over there? That's crazy. That's insane to quickly go over speed limits over here. Wow! I feel my soul is out of my body now. Definitely push you back to the seat. Wow! The feeling brings me the same feeling as the NIO ET7. The NIO ET7 0 to 100 km and now is in just 3.8 seconds. Wow, that's crazy. It's definitely a very fun to drive, joyful to drive this car and the sport modes in this on the city streets. But more interesting thing is to drive this car on the twisty road. But today we have a limited time here, so we won't be able to test out the twisty road performance of this NIO ET5. I will definitely bring you guys to check more details about the twisty road performance of this NIO ET5 when we got a chance to drive this car for more time. So today's we have here, the version is the long range version with the 100 kilowatt the battery. The 100 kilowatt battery brings up 700 kilometers of range. For the standard model, 75 kilowatt battery could reach to 550 kilometers of range. But the more expecting thing is the 150 kilowatt battery next year. It could bring up 1,000, over 1,000 the range. That's crazy. So it definitely going to solve the range anxiety. Single charge you can reach 1,000. The overall feeling of this NIO ET5 is quite a sporty car and it's a beautiful sedan. It's a very good driving experiences. The NIO ET5 is all-wheel drive dual motors, 0 to 100 km under 4 seconds. It's definitely quite sporty. The performance version of Tesla Model 3 is selling around $51,000 in here, China. So the NIO ET5 is going to be a strong competitor to the Tesla Model 3 or BMW 3 Series, Mercedes-Benz C-Class, Audi A4. What do you guys think? Please leave your comment below if you have any thoughts. I will share with you guys more details about the range performance and the twisty road performance, highway performance. Alright, thanks for watching today's video.